Hello everybody, welcome to the fantastic documentary about Jovidaidar. Who was Jovidaidar, you may ask? Jovidaidar was a Mexican-American activist who was able to fight for a lot. Now you're probably sitting there wondering, a lot of what, you may ask? Well, she fought for women's suffrage, civil rights, and her community, just for a better place. Let's start with simple facts here. Jovidaidar was born in 1885, Laredo, Texas. She had 7 other siblings, and totaling altogether, it was 8, including her. Her parents were Nicasio-Idar, and her mother was coincidentally called Jovidaidar as well. Her father was a newspaper editor and a civil rights advocate. Since her father was in the newspaper business, she was exposed to journalism and political activism at an early age. Since Jovita had this experience, she decided to attend Methodist school called the Holding Institute. This is where she eventually got her teaching certificate in 1903. Now we know some backstory of Jovidaidar. What led to her reigning success? It's quite simple, really. Jovita tried using her certificate of teaching to, begin teaching where she resigned almost immediately due to the segregation and poor conditions of Mexican Americans in Texas. At this time, the Mexican American community was treated horribly, and lots of violence occurred. Idar eventually started working for her father's newspaper, La Crónica, where her other 2 brothers worked. La Crónica was her main source of all activisms for Mexican American rights. By writing for the Crónica, it led to her family being the first Mexican Congress to fight injustice for these Mexican Americans. Being in the Congress, she continued to write for La Crónica, but this time for women's suffrage and to encourage women to go and vote. Idar, being the brave woman she was, she continued to fight and became the first president of La Liga Femenil, which was just a feminist organization that started up in 1911. They started their activism by providing education for Mexican American students. Since Idar had all these opportunities lining up for her, she was able to go to Mexico and actually take care of the injured during the Mexican Revolution. Here, Idar continued to be active in the Democratic Party in Texas and promoted equal rights for women. Jovidaidar was well known around the community, and she changed so many lives, especially the lives of Mexican Americans. And she continued to change these lives throughout her life.